Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Let's see if I can get my video going. Hopefully it's going to stick around. My phone that I do my lives with has been messing up, so I don't know if it's going to work. Hopefully it will. All right. Let's see. All right. I think we're all hooked up. Let's see if we're actually here. All right, so this is the Creative Kickstart Bundle. This is the round that comes with it. It actually comes with 2 transfers, okay? And you know I had to do cutouts for this one, so I do have cutouts that go with it as well. All right, let's see if we can get going. So, as a customer, you can actually earn this entire bundle for free this month, which is awesome, always. So basically, all you have to do is spend $100 on my website, and you can get it for free. And if you're a club member, you get 3 paste packets as well. So you literally have a whole project. Plus, for all the customers of mine that purchase it, I'm going to throw in a little something for you too. So if you comment the word welcome, you'll find out how that works. Okay, you'll get a message from me. You need to read that message and go online and make your purchase, and then expect some happy mail. Hi Ann. Hi Deborah. Hey Joni. How are you? All right, so I'm just painting this with black velvet paste, as you can see. Hi Sue. How are ya? Oops. And smudging this also with my fingers, so that's the thing that I'm doing. Y'all, look, I did my nails last night. These are press-ons. I don't really have I don't really have a review for them yet. I have so far popped off 2 of them, but they seem actually quite strong, surprisingly. I am really rough on my hands though, so I'm not actually that surprised that I've lost 2 of them already, but it does come with glue, so I just popped them back on. Hi Lori. Yeah, so I wanted to come on early today so that I can pack orders, and then I don't have to worry about getting tied up with other stuff tonight and not being motivated, because that's what happened to me last night. So I figured that you guys would want to hang out earlier on Sunday. So here I am. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I do too. I usually don't do nude on my nails. But they didn't have black whenever I bought them. So I bought a bunch of different sets, and they didn't have just plain black ones, so I had to switch it up a little bit, and I didn't really want to get pink. So any update on that guy that got hurt a week ago or so, whenever that was? I think it was last week. All right, so the cutouts, I have the cutouts for the words and for the leaves, okay? And the transfer actually has the option to do welcome to our home or my home. Okay, and I do have both. I have the cutouts for my too. So you can decide how that works for you, okay? All right. Oh my goodness, this is dry. Let me see if I can, hopefully there's enough paste in here. I didn't realize this Dune jar was so basically empty. Oh well. That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. So that's really good news. Pretty scary stuff. All right, so I'm just mixing with water. I am going to use a makeup sponge, and hopefully there's enough remaining in this jar. So this is Dune, and I'm going to do all of the cutouts with Dune. And I'll probably need 2 layers. Hi Renee, how are you? So you can comment the word welcome to get all the stuff to make this. And again, if you place your order and you qualify for this bundle on your order, then you'll get Happy Mail from me. So if you want to find out how that works, how to get the bundle free, and all that good stuff, just comment welcome. And you'll get a message that explains it all. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Oh, I never know. The other night I did a project. I forget what it was. It may have been those keychains. And I didn't actually turn the keyword on. I hooked it up. I did all the stuff. And then I didn't hit the little toggle switch on it because I don't know. And I realized it after a bunch of people had commented and it wasn't replying to them. So, oops. But it looks like it's working today. That's awesome, Deborah. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. I hadn't seen that, but I haven't really been on Facebook a whole lot this morning. I've been working all morning. And we did get an offer this morning, but it was not a really great one. So we're working through that. Hopefully we can work something out. And if not, we'll keep looking for our buyer. So I'll let you know whenever I know more. But I can't really say a whole lot about it. Yeah, I am crazy busy. I don't know how I find time to do all the stuff that I do and sleep. Plus work as well, like my actual job, my regular job. Not that this isn't an actual job, but like my real job. My day job, you know? I don't know. Or have the energy, honestly. Whenever I talk to people about what I do, it's exhausting. It sounds, just explaining it is freaking exhausting. And people look at me like, oh my gosh. So how many hours do you work a week? And I'm like, I have no idea. All of them. I'm always on call, you know? Which is why during the holidays I wanted to try and just have a little bit of time off. Although I do have some days coming up at the end of January. I will be in San Antonio for leadership. So I will be not available for that. And then, of course, we're going to the Dominican Republic at the end of February. So that'll be another fun trip. Yeah, I am a workaholic. But, you know, just trying to be successful. I really would like to have a future as a professional crafter. And I'm at an age where, you know, I don't have kids. I don't really have a whole lot of responsibilities besides just, like, feeding myself, my day job. And that's it. Chris is self-sufficient. And he likes to have his time too, so that works out for us. Not that we're apart, but I mean, like, he's doing his thing, so it works. Now, if I had small kids, I don't know what I would do. These ladies that have a million kids and also are running regular businesses and also, like, working full-time is a complete mystery to me because I can't even fathom how they're doing it, okay? So, they're the superheroes here. All right, now, I think I have a pretty good layer of paste. Yeah, I sure hope I'm on my way, Deborah. I would really like to be somewhere big, you know? And I think I am making it. So, I just have to keep on going, right? Alright, so I've got all of my cutouts painted. I am going to dry these really fast. And I'm going to have to use a different... That's like my painting black paste. This is my actual... I think this one is. No, this one is not my actual. Let's see. I have another one that I can use just to... Ooh, you know what? We're going to use Shimmer Shadow because why wouldn't we? I love black, y'all. This is a blue shirt, okay? But it looks black, which is why I like it, okay? That's my thing. All right, now, let me dry this, sorry. Yes, I did get one. It's kind of low, so we're gonna go and try to negotiate, so I can't really say a whole lot. Wow, Lori, see, that is a superhero because there's no way that I could do it. But I guess if there's something that you want to do, you'll find a way, right? Yeah, it is a step in the correct direction, Joanne. You were right about that. And I think we'll get there. Maybe with this buyer. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Shimmer Shadow is my favorite too, I think. Above all of them. Oops. Oh, goodness. Okay, I might have to change my plan just a tiny bit too, because I thought my dune was going to be in better shape, but it's not. It's pretty empty, actually. All right, so let me get my light. I'm all over the place. So yesterday I packed a ton of orders, so you should have, a lot of you would have gotten your way. Like, so far, I'm just like, really? Is that right? So we're going to try and work it and see how we go, but I don't know. And I think I think I'm going to switch out my surface wax too. I was thinking about it last night, and I think I'm going to give up trying to push this to April, because this one is basically gone. Okay. But we're going to use it while it's here, and then I'll get a new jar. That's okay. You know, some things are meant to be, and you know, there's got to be a reason, okay? I'm a firm believer in, like, fate and things falling in line. Every single thing in my life that that has happened that seemed like it was a bad thing at the moment, whenever I look back, it's always a good thing. So, you know, maybe there's some reason. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. All right, so here we go. This is my transfer, the first one, and this is one of the new ones, okay, that is going to be super thin, semi-transparent, okay, so that it's easier to line up, which is going to be awesome. Oh my gosh. They're so smooth, y'all. The other night, I cleaned these. I didn't take them inside. I cleaned them right here. And I've never had such an easy time cleaning a transfer in my whole life. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Lori. You know, certain things happen to you in life, and it's like, at the time, they seem awful and horrible, but it literally has always worked out for some reason for me. So I've got to just keep believing that and not let it bring me down. And I'm not desperate, okay, to sell this house. So that's a good thing, you know? All right. Okay, I'm going to just stick that right there so that I can easily put this down. I'm going to push it down. Y'all, these are so smooth. And I don't know if you can tell how see-through this thing is. Let me show you. Look how Isn't that neat? The whole transfer is completely opaque. I love it. It's very helpful. And you probably, let me see. Yeah, you really don't even need a light to line it up anymore with the cutout. So that's neat. All right, shimmer shadow, here we come. It even feels like it goes on smoother. They were saying that you don't need as much paste because they are thinner. So like you don't have to push the paste through as hard, and I can see that here. So this is neat. So anyway, the promotion this month is customers can, if you spend $100 on my website, you will get this bundle for free. Okay. Yeah, it's to help line them up for your design and also for layers. So look how good that looks. So the promotion is spend $100 and get this whole bundle for free, y'all. That's 2 transfers, a whole surface, and then you also get, if you're a club member, you get 3 paste packets free also. Okay, but I cannot place the order for you. Okay, so you've got to do it. And if you do that, you go on my website, place the order. I'll send you a little something too. And if you want to find out what that is, you can go and comment welcome and you'll get the message. It'll explain everything to you and give you the shopping link. Okay. So do that. Hi, Shirley. How are ya? Welcome. And I'm going to hold this promotion from now until the end of the month. Okay, it started yesterday. Hey, Diane. How are ya? Okay, so we're going to do welcome to our home. And I was thinking about making a sign that says welcome home. Like, because we are selling our house, you know, and I want people to be like, oh, welcome home. And imagine themselves living here. Right? But I'm not going to do that. I'm doing great. Hi, Sharon. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Trying to get myself on track to finish packing orders today, which I fulfilled about almost 30 orders yesterday. So a lot of you should have gotten shipping notifications yesterday. Or last night, and then I will be finishing the rest of them today. So I want to get all of them out the door for tomorrow, so that in another week we can turn around and do another live sale and do it all again. But it won't have a holiday in between, and shipping will be a heck of a lot faster. Okay, I promise you that. Normally I have the whole weekend. I give myself the whole weekend. After the sale's over to get stuff packed and out the door. But because of the way that New Year's Eve fell, I didn't do the sale on New Year's Eve. And so that's what messed me all up. But it won't take much. Okay. Yeah, you're going to love this one, Lori. Okay, so the colors that come with the bundle, if you're a club member, are eucalyptus, dune, and camel, which we're not using camel here, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and use eucalyptus for my leaves down here, okay? So let's see. All you're going to need for this one is going to be a squeegee, okay? I love how it's an entire full project bundle. And you could use both sides if you want. But you know I like that. Okay, that turned out great. And then let me get to the other one. All right. All right, here we go. And once you guys start getting your creative kickstarts, I would love to see your finished one. You're welcome to post projects in my VIP group. I love seeing what you're doing. I think it inspires not only me, but the entire group. Okay, that looks great. Now, I'm going to just set this right over there, and I'm going to leave it, okay? And then, next thing, I'm going to kind of space this out so that I know. Let me see. I need to figure out the center before I start screwing this thing up. So here's our center. And then I want to do my house numbers. Okay, I have a short house number, but you can definitely do your house number in the center. Let me see if I have enough. I think I might be able to work it with the dune. I really wanted to stay with that up against the black. Oh goodness. Yeah, they are sharper, and I think because it's so much thinner, it goes on better. That's how it feels anyways to me. Okay, so, and the great thing about these is that these numbers, the size of the boxes are the same, okay? So that will help you space them out. Now, I'm a little worried about this. So I'm going to cut these. I'm not going to cut the backer sheet though. I'm trying my best to keep these backer sheets as one, because if not, I end up with a million pieces and it just messes up my day whenever I have a ton of pieces everywhere and I'm trying to figure out what they go to a long time from now and trying to find them all and put them back together. So if I keep them like this, and that will help me. So let's see. Oof, I don't know. Good question. What is the letter? Man, I don't know what you could do. I don't know if we have a font N. It's like part of the house number. Oof. I don't know that we have a font that's the same size either, but you could maybe try the rustic font. That's the closest one, but it's not going to be the same size. That's the only problem. I don't know about that, Diane. Gosh, that one's a really difficult question. Let me see. No, there's no N in there either. You might be able to create an N out of an M. Okay, let me just... So this thing is 10 by 14, okay? So my center is right here. I'm gonna just... mark it with a pencil so I can see it. And then I am fuzzing all of these. Yeah, you could use a paint pen. But I would try a different font. And the closest one that we're going to have, I think, is going to be the rustic font. Now, it's going to be a slightly smaller. And that's going to be the problem, right? Is that it's a little bit smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my 1. And I think what I want to do is, this is not going to be enough tape. Let me see. I have this other washi tape. So I'm going to just take some placement tape and now I'm using the lines on my, oh, that's too, let me see. I'm using the lines on my work thing, my mat, gosh, my work thing, my self-healing work mat to help me line these up, okay? So I'm putting down the 1 first, and then I'm going to do the 7. And I'm actually just going to leave the space between the 2 stickers. Oh, shoot. I'm going to wax it a little bit better because that is not going to be good. Now, what we can do after this, and I think I'm going to do, is take a sanding block to it and just rough it up just a little bit. Yeah, the self-healing work mat is what I was trying to say. I don't know. I don't know words sometimes. As you guys know, I have a loss occasionally. Now, I'm just lining that up with my tape so that I know that it's straight. And I think that actually looks pretty darn good. Okay, so pushing this down really well. Hopefully I don't pull up too much more paste off of here. And I'm going to use Dune. Now, you do want to watch out because there are some little half moons on here, and they are used to line up the numbers, okay? I'm not using them now, but on a reusable surface, you can actually chalk them and then line up the next letter, okay? Obviously, I'm not pulling these up in between, though, to put down the next number, because I'm just using the spacing on the actual cutout, on the actual transfer. So then, yeah, and as you can see, I probably did not wax well enough, so I think I need a new jar of wax. Oh, goodness. And I'm going to definitely have to sand this down quite a lot. So there's my numbers. Okay, and as you can see, I jacked it up pretty darn good. Which, what's new? Hi, Brooke. How are you? Welcome. But we're going to work on that, okay? No biggie at all. I'm going to just dry it. And then I have 2 different sanding blocks that we can use. And I'm going to touch the entire thing with the sanding block and get more to that white background consistency, okay? But definitely use surface wax, okay? Make sure that you wax. And fuzz well, because obviously I didn't do that either. So but I'm just going to blend that the wear, okay? And then I can come back with even more. To really beat it up pretty good, okay? Oops. Just knocking stuff all over the place around here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good too. I did use, to finish it up, I used a 220 grit, and that just smooths it out really nicely, okay? This one was 60 grit, so it's like a lot thicker grit. Yeah, and I'm really liking this, so I'm happy with it. So now, let me come back over here and make sure I understand where the center is. Here we go. So I would just spray it with a crystal clear spray paint. What's going on here? Before hanging it outside. Now, I probably wouldn't put it in direct weather. And I would also use more than just plain glue. Like, I'm just using this. I might actually use E6000 also, in addition to the hot glue, because the hot glue is going to get hot or cold. Sometimes it will fall off with just hot glue. Okay, my front door is not in direct sunlight though, so I'm not real worried about that. And it's not going to be directly in the weather. I might actually put this back in the backyard on our back porch, even though it's a welcome sign. Now on these cutouts, I'm just using very little glue, okay? Exactly, yes. Any kind of UV protectant is going to work great. And I really like Krylon. That's the brand that I use. Plus, I think it's the cheapest that you can get at Lowe's. I just get that one because it's the first one I see, and it's crystal clear. So like, it's not going to be, let me just, oh shit. That one's slightly off, but that's okay. All right, and then hopefully my video is not paused. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to, okay. That is aggravating. Okay, so I do want to add a hanger, and I'm thinking I can probably put a couple of holes in it right here on the edges of the welcome and the two with my power punch. And hopefully it's going to hang okay like that. So I'm a little worried doing that, actually. Hoping it's not going to be funky hanging. But I'm going to use, I cannot find my other string that I bought a while back. I don't know what I did with it. I shoved it somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, and then you can just redo the paint on it if you need to over time, like each season maybe. Okay, so by the way, this thing has a hole in it. I forgot about that. So let me do it like this so that you can see where you're putting your hole. Okay? And I learned that after I poked many holes in many simple shapes, and then I realized suddenly that that's actually the thing, right? Let me see, it's at right there. I think that's right. I don't know. Oh, okay. So I have my two little holes. I'm going to try my best to if it should go. I think it needs to go the other way. Like that. Yeah. I think that the knot needs to be on the outside. And it looks less finished like that. But it is kind of country looking anyway, so I think it's okay. And I could even like trim that off if I want. Just trim the end off a little bit. I think I will just trim a little bit off of there. Okay. And then I can even take this on the back side, and it hangs really good actually. And just glue a little tiny bit right here, just to ensure that hold, okay? Because look, I'm no knot expert, and I only tied a single knot there because I didn't want it to be a big ugly knot. So just let that dry. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. And then you have your house sign. So comment the word welcome to get all the stuff to make this, and get a little freebie for me for making your purchase on my website. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. I hope you have a good rest of the day. And we'll talk soon, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. See ya. Have a wonderful day.